Hello and welcome to our session. I'm Jacqueline Douglas, and in this session we talk about commenting on students' work. So let's begin, and as we begin I would like you to use your imagination.
Imagine you're a student and after you do a writing task, your teacher doesn't comment on your work, doesn't give you any feedback on what is good and what you should correct. What's the problem with that? How do you feel? Look at these things students might say. Are any similar to how you said you would feel? So, what would you want if you were a student? What should we do as teachers? It's important to say what's good, to give praise. So next I'm going to give you 3 useful expressions in English to make your students feel good, to praise them when they do a good job. But I've mixed them. Can you use these 11 words and make 3 phrases? Pause while you think. Here are the 3 expressions. Did you get the same? Do you use one or more of these in English? I've put the stress in red. So now let's practice some pronunciation. Well done. Repeat after me. Well done. This is great. Repeat. This is great. You've done a really good job. You've done a really good job. Repeat after me. You've done a really good job. Okay, let's do them all again. Well done. This is great. You've done a really good job. If you'd like more pronunciation practice, just go back. You can play this part of the recording again. Now, here's my colleague Tom to ask you another question.
Now, imagine you're the teacher. What do you do when your students write something for you, maybe about their weekend? Do you give comments or feedback? Do you tell them what is good and what to correct? Do you show you're interested in their story? Do you do this in English or Portuguese?
One of these teachers corrects all the errors and one only corrects some errors. Which of these is similar to what you do? Maybe you are similar to the teacher who comments on the story. I would say that this one comments on content, on the story, and doesn't focus on the language. Later in this session, we'll talk about correcting all or some errors, on what to correct. But now I want to talk about feedback on content and language.
When I teach, I give feedback on content, so similar to the teacher that you saw who asks a question. I might say, I like chocolate too, or I might ask, do you want to go to that place again? Why do I give feedback on content before I give feedback on language? Well, The reason is that I'm a human being before I'm a teacher. So I want to respond in my class to my students as a human being first and a teacher second. So I begin with content, I ask questions, or I say me too to show interest in what they say and maybe to motivate them to speak again in my class next time. Here's a summary of what I do.